I don't know why our series is starting on a very hectic note. We're already discussing serious stuff. Hey, hey. Okay, so 7 tips. 7 tips on how to avoid violent situations when you're trying to ride with an Uber or Bolt, all those e-hailing services. You know all of them. I have 7 tips. But before the tips, guys, there's a story. There's a lady out in Cape Town. She's been stabbed by a Bolt driver. She's been stabbed. I saw a picture or image that was screenshotted on Twitter, and people were talking there about how she was stabbed and everything. And it's tragic. It's horrible. Okay, there's a story. Someone is talking about it. Let's read from Kwanele, South Africa, and I Hear You, SA. So here it's saying a horrifying incident on May 14th in Tableview has brought Bolt passenger safety, particularly for women, into sharp focus. A group of friends was allegedly attacked by their Bolt driver after he refused to take them to their requested destination. Reports state the driver became violent, hitting the passenger, leading to a fight and the car stopping. The friends fled, but the driver pursued them, allegedly stabbing 2 women. 2 women! 2 women, guys. This guy must be arrested, definitely. I just hope she opened the case already. It's terrible. It's terrible. This is not supposed to be happening. I mean, I don't think this guy is supposed to be driving a car. I don't think he's supposed to be driving anyone. If people are behaving like this, it's scary. It's scary. I know, maybe, talking about knives, we haven't heard the other side of the story, but it doesn't justify him stabbing other people. We are just happy that no one died here. Imagine if someone had died. That's going to be tragic, So that's why I have 5 tips, guys. These tips are going to help us a lot in avoiding these kind of situations. But before the tips, I feel like if we could hear the other side of the story, it would be better. I mean, I wish we could hear all sides, so that we can make a proper judgment, because we never know, we don't know what started this thing. The fact that we don't know doesn't justify the fact that someone can just go around and stabbing people. We don't know the details, the full details. What happened? What led to the quarrels or the violence that happened in a car? What led to the stabbing? As someone who has driven Bolt before, I know it's a hectic space there. If I can give you some context, most drivers are driving there and they're exhausted, they are stressed. I mean, because the system, it gives you money, but it's not as it's always been glorified by a lot of people, So the working hours, hectic, and you gotta work. So people are tired, and then you find the passenger on the other hand, they come into the car, they're excited. Some of them, it happens that they always, they always treat these drivers like they are nothing. They treat them like they're nothing. But it doesn't justify anything at the end of the day. It doesn't justify people going around and stabbing other people. That is wrong. Imagine Cape Town. I mean, Cape Town is a tourism destination. That's where a lot of tourists come and come and spend their money in South Africa. So let's look at the tips, because we're not going to hear the other side. You see, that's why I say, don't believe the news. Wait for the other side. Someone must get arrested, though. You can't stay people around. Tip number 1, to avoid situations where people are getting violent, where people are swearing at each other, and it's just, there's a lot of misunderstanding. To avoid those things, these tips are going to help us a lot. Let's look at number 1. Be respectful. I know if you are respectful most of the time, you avoid a lot of things. I mean, probably you get in the car, greet the driver, and then you keep quiet. Because I know that in one of the tips from the app, they say don't share your personal information, which is good. It's a good tip. But I feel like if we are respectful, we've won the war. And also, don't be shy to ask for a favor. It might happen that probably you forgot to put your stop, because I've seen passengers want to via the garage, but they didn't put a stop. So you need to ask for a favor, and you ask it's a favor. The driver has a right to say no, or you can just park via the garage, and then you get your box of matches or your box of a cigarette, whatever you want, or your pie. So I'm just saying, be respectful and don't be afraid to ask for a favor. And also, don't forget to add a stop. This one is very important. Like I just said previously, that if you forget to add a stop, most drivers don't take it nicely. Now when you start demanding, hey, can you get a garage? And then now the driver is forced, because now it's a force. It's no longer, he's off track. He's no longer on the route of the trip, whatever. If there's someone that is tracking your trip, also they start wondering, why is the car turning? You know what I mean? I don't know if there's live tracks on these systems, but they should be there. So another tip will be, try to be decent. Oh, guys, I've seen as an incident where a car driver or a Bolt driver is sharing a story about how his car was peed on, because these guys, they request, and some of them come from taverns. I'm not saying all passengers are like that, but in most cases where there were quarrels and misunderstandings, where it gets violent, mostly alcohol is involved. But it's not a justification for anything. This guy who stabbed this lady, he must get arrested very quickly. I wonder if, she opened a case. I hope she opened the case. But let's try to be decent and not pee on other people's cars. I've seen that. Some people even poo there. Imagine. These drivers are going through hectic stuff, guys. People come there with their problems and all, but hey, guys, let's try to be decent. I think it's going to help everybody. And also, this is actually tip number 1. I don't know why I put it last. Don't forget your wallet. I've seen videos where ladies, especially our ladies, our sisters, I've seen a lot of ladies request a Bolt ride, but they don't have money to pay. It's like, okay, why did you request? You don't have money. Why are you requesting? And it's quite funny. It's quite funny. And then you find that some of them will say, okay, the boyfriend is going to pay for me when you arrive there. And when you get there, the boyfriend is nowhere to be found. Next thing, now you're quarreling. Now it's a fight, because there's a whole lot of misunderstandings. It's chaotic. So I hope those tips will help us a lot going forward to make sure that we are safe wherever we go. But we will want to get the other side of the story on this matter. It would be nice to hear what happened. How did it start? What led to the stabbing? How did people get chased now? Pursued on? Is those kind of that side is lacking. That's why sometimes I say, don't believe the news.